Hi Ashwood, welcome to day 3 of our gymnastics. So we've covered shapes, we've covered travelling, so we've done animal travels, we've done fundamental travels. Today I want us to think about balances. So we have shapes and we have balances. Very similar in the fact we perform something and hold it still for a good 5 seconds. So when we're holding them still, and when I say still for 5 seconds, you need to be as still as you can, so like a statue. So whilst you're doing your balances, I really want you to think about being as still as you can. Make sure you tighten and tense your muscles as strong as you can, and that will help you stay as still as possible. So as a bit of a warm-up, we're just going to recap some of the fundamental travels at the start of the video. So we're going to do our hopping first, and all we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of hops forward, a couple of hops back, but just make sure you have enough room in the area you're working that you're not going to bump into something and have an accident. So a couple of hops forward, a couple of hops back, maybe a couple to the side, so we're covering our different directions of movement. Make sure you look the way that you are travelling. So we'll start with our hopping, so a couple of hops forward, a couple of hops back, a couple of hops to the side, a couple of hops back into the middle. Good, remember, swap feet, backwards, side, side. Good, okay, let's do some jumping. So 2 feet together, bend your knees as you jump forward a couple of times. 1, 2, backwards. 1, 2, to the side. 1, 2. And again to the front. Good, let's do our skipping. So remember, high knees, high arms. So 1, 2, back, 1, 2, side, back to the side. Good, and a hopscotch. Hop, jump, move it forward slowly, and backwards, hop. Good, keep swapping your hopping foot, and sideways. And the other way. Good, back to the middle of your room or area. Okay, balances, we've got a few different ones to cover. Okay, we're going to cover through them first. I'll give you a few key points to help you perform a good balance. Okay, mine won't be perfect, so again, just try your best and do what you can do. Right, so arch balance is going to be our first balance, the arch. So the arch, go onto our tummies, flat on the floor. Arms out in front, in straight position, and then keeping your feet and hands glued together, and your arms and legs straight, and head looking towards the floor. Lift your arms and legs off the floor, but keep them straight. And rest. So again, we're going to go for 5 seconds. This is our arch balance, arch. Try and keep everything straight. Only want to lift your arms and hands and feet a few inches off the floor. Go one more time, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Good. So that's our arch balance. The reverse of that is our dish. So laying on our backs, similar shape, this time on our backs. So again, legs, arms straight, and then the same again, we're just going to lift them, keeping them straight, a few inches off the floor. This is our dish. Okay, go. And rest. If possible, see if you can point your toes whilst performing. A few more seconds, we'll try again. So this is our dish, balance. Go. Good. So that's our arch and our dish. Our next balance that we're going to perform, some of you will know this like a bit of a straight arm plank or a press up position. So all we're going to do for our front support is go into a position like we're going to do a press up and hold it still. Okay, try and have a straight back, straight arms, straight legs, hands flat on the floor, and then look towards the floor. Hold it, 5, 2, 1, and rest. So this is our front support. you want to challenge yourself in front support, you can put one hand up on your shoulder or lift a leg off the floor. Okay, have another go. Front support, hold it still, harder, one hand on your shoulder, or one leg in the air, or both. Okay, just hold it still, whichever one you've chosen to do. Good. That's our front support. Our back support. So back support. Make sure you join in at the same time. Hands flat on the floor. Legs out in front straight. Push your tummies up to the ceiling and point your toes. Good. And again with this one. Okay, see if you can make it harder if you want to by lifting a leg up whilst we're doing the balance. So back support, get ready, go. Straight arm, straight back, leg up to make it harder. Good. So we've covered the arch, the dish, the front support, the back support. The next one is called the V-sit. Okay, so the V-sit, that's what it sounds like. We're going to sit on the floor. Okay, and this time what's going to happen, keeping our feet glued together and our legs together, pointing our toes, we're going to lift them up off the floor to about this height, arms out to our side, balance, and see if we can hold that position. Ready? Go. If you want to make it more challenging, you can split your legs. Good. Rest. Do that one more time. So remember, arms out, feet about here. Challenge yourself more. Use split legs. 3, 2, 1, go. If you find it too tough, just put your hands on the floor. Good. Last balance, so our sixth one we're going to do is the arabesque. So I'll show you the arabesque from the front the first time and from the side the second time. Okay, so join in with me. Arabesque, arms will go out at our side like this, and we're going to lean forward at the waist and we put one of our legs straight back behind us. Keep your head still when we're doing balances, that'll help you keep as still as possible. Tense your body, tense the muscles. And rest. So I'll show you from the side. Okay. So arms out, leaning forward, head still, leg out behind you. Point your toes. Good. So just to remember, balances, they're the 6 we're going to use. Think about how you can make them harder. Okay. Think about what we did for the front and the back support, the V-sit. Okay, think about holding them still for 5 seconds. Tense the muscles in your body. Good tension will help you keep yourself still. And keep your head focused and as still as possible. Okay, that'll give you the best chance to perform a good balance. What we should do is have a go at those 6 balances in your own time for about 5 minutes. So practice your arch, your dish, front support, back support, V-sit and arabesque. Pause the video, rewind it and have a look at them again and have a practice of those balances. Off you go. Good, hopefully you've had some time to practice your balances. Maybe you've got a family member at home, maybe you've got a brother or sister who can look at you do the balance and give you some feedback. That would be amazing. Maybe they can give you 2 stars in Wish. So if we're doing the arch, I love how straight your arms and legs are. I love how you're tensing on your body and keep still, but try and keep your head still, that would be amazing. Stuff like that. Right, sequence time. So I'll show you the kind of sequence I expect by the end of today, because we're building up our skills as we go through the week. Okay, so sequence today, we should be able to cover start position, a fundamental travel, a balance, so one of these 6, a travel, which is an animal one, a shape, so star, straight, tuck, straddle, a balance, another one of these, and your finish position. So we're making our sequence bigger as we go through. If you manage that and you've got a really good sequence, you've shown someone in your family, got some good feedback, 2 stars and a wish. See if you can extend and add in one more shape and re-perform your sequence to your family members. Okay? Whilst we're doing that, also just think about levels of performance and direction. So which way you're traveling, forward, sideways or backwards. Maybe you're making those patterns on the floor. Okay. So we'll do the first sequences together. I'll show you one I've created, and then I'm going to let you go and create your own, and then we'll come back tomorrow with a new skill and we'll keep building our sequences like that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, start position. So our start position, like has been every day, arms above the head. Okay, second, a fundamental movement travel. So I'm going to move forwards and backwards on this one. So I'm going to do it whilst clapping and hopping. Good, so that's my second move. Next, I need to perform a balance. So I'm going to do a front support on the floor, and I'm going to challenge myself. Oh. That's our balance, and then we're going to go into an animal travel. So because I'm on my hands and knees ready, I'm going to go into, from here, the caterpillar. Excellent. Our next one we need to form is a shape. So I'm going to come into a star. And then a balance, so I'm going to go into my V-sit. And finish. That's the sort of sequence we should be building, okay? I'll show you one more time. This time without talking, I'll just show you my sequence as a performance. Hopefully you'll see different levels, different directions, okay? And hopefully you'll see a nice linked sequence all the way through those moves. So, ready? You can join if you want to. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's the kind of sequence that I'd hope to see by the end of today. Okay, so we should have start in there, a travel, both fundamental and animal, a shape, a balance, maybe 2 balances and a finished position. Okay, so we need to practice those. I'll just show you the sheet one more time. Recap what we've done this week, create your sequence, okay? So try and use all of these. So if you want to, you can pause the video now. So you've got these on your screen. Have a go at making your sequence and think about levels and direction. Remember, don't forget to perform to your family members at home and get them to give you your 2 stars and a wish. Well done, Ashwood, and I'll see you again tomorrow for our gymnastics lesson 4.